Hey guys, BJ the Brave here, back with another Ultramarine deck guide, and this time it is the return of Manius Calgar. And guys, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. I am calling this one King Kong Calgar because the whole aim of the game with this one is to build a giant Manius Calgar and just smash your opponent to death with the head of the Ultramarines himself. So let's dive in and take a look at the deck. If you like this sort of stuff, then hit that thumbs up below. And of course, let me know in the comments any other Warlord deck guides you are wanting me to do. Alright, let's jump in. So here we go, boys. Now, this is a spicy deck, guys. This is a really spicy deck. That's a lot of fun. So let me it's a bit different, so let me talk you through it. Okay, so what we're trying to do is essentially play as the control player. So we're not hitting face with Calgar, we're trying to survive into the late game. How do we do that? Well, a couple of things. We've got, in terms of the mulligan, we're looking for our low curve units that can help. So things like Firstborn, things like Primaris Reaver, things like Intercessant Sergeant and the Outriders, perhaps even the Tech Marine, and definitely the Kronos, because Kronos is the only 4-drop in the deck, guys. So if you can get that in your opening hand, always keep Kronos. I would basically not keep the 5-drops. Potentially you could keep one depending on what you already have. But that is really what I'd be looking for in the early game. Now, what we want to be doing is we want to be using Calgar's Warlord power to draw, and wherever we can, we want to be drawing, so long as we're not obviously going to fall behind on tempo. Like I just said, those cards that I just said we were looking for in the early game, we want to be playing those to make sure we don't fall behind. But we have got a number of good flankers in there in terms of like the Outrider and the Reavers, so that can help us respond to our opponent's early game. So we're quite responsive in the early game as opposed to proactive, and where we're forced to be proactive, we tend to just draw with Calgar's ability. Okay, now once we get into the mid game, that's when things start to get good, because what we've got is some pretty powerful codex units, right? We've got things like the Judiciar, which can stun, and in this deck can often stun 2 units. We'll come on to that in a minute. Impulsor, which is recently being buffed, I think it's much better now, and again will often play get double intercessors. And then of course things like Librarian, and then we've got other powerful codexes in terms of like the Annihilator. The Storm Talons are really good. The reason why we've got double Storm Talons is because we want to be removing troops. We need to be dealing with our opponent's board. If you have the new legendary 7-drop flyer, you could replace a Storm Talon for that, although it is random in what it hits, whereas the Talon at least I know goes for the troops. So because again we want to remove our opponent's troops so that we can just stay strong and Calgar can take over late game. How does he do that? We've got the Assault Doctrine, the new epic card from the reinforcement drop. This is very similar to the Sword of Draknaen from Chaos, although obviously playing it later in the game because it's expensive, but it gives us the +4, so we'll have 6, and it also gives us armor 1 and heal 3. So this is super powerful. They only and then we have the Avenging Zeal. So part of the reason for the drawing early, like I said, is so we can actually get Avenging Zeal into hand as well, and then start to really benefit from the codex. Now, one of the things that makes this really interesting are some of the stratagems, so let's talk about those. So first of all, we've got Tactical Insight. So often it's good to play like Impulsor on 6, for example, where you can play Tactical Insight and Impulsor, or if you've saved the Hive Factory, you could do that on 5. Similar idea with the Judiciar, that's another good option. Or you can do things like play the Judiciar down on 5, stun your enemy like the Warlord, for example, and if it doesn't get killed, the next turn you can play like Impulsor, and then you can play like Oath of Moment on the Judiciar. So what that means then is the Judiciar will get a health benefit, and then on attack will essentially mean it can stun 2 units, right? Because the Oath of Moment says trigger the ability's codex ability on strike. Okay, so we can actually codex. We would codex that turn because we spend all our energy, and we strike, so we get double. And Oath of Moment is very, very good for that. Oath of Moment can be combined even with things like the Intercessant Sergeant, so you can make this as 6 health in the early game and attack, meaning that it will essentially do 2 damage to a troop. So that's quite nice in the early game, but of course we really, if we can get this into the sort of mid and late game, then it just gets absolutely potent. Like, imagine sticking it on a Predator Annihilator or a Storm Talon, like it's just superb, or a Librarian, helping us draw through the deck to find the combo pieces we need. And what's really important about all this, guys, is that we need to obviously be triggering Codex, and that's why we've got the Avenging Zeal to help build, turn Calgar into King Kong. We're going to have to get at least 1 Assault Doctrine and Avenging Zeal down on him. So that is the idea of the deck. Let's jump on into a couple of games and see how we get on. The only card that I really want to squeeze in here that I can't seem to find a space for is the 5-drop heal Apothecary. I think that could do pretty well in this deck. Alright, so let's take a look at this. We do have Oath of Moment, but I think we prefer this in the late game, so we're going to chuck that. And I think we're going to chuck the Talon. I think I'm going to keep the others. So we have got the Hive Factory, which we can keep. And that looks pretty good, because we could play something like, you know, Intercessant on 3, Impulsor on 4, something like that.
Today, we deliver the Emperor!
And the sound effects down a little bit. Pretty hurry up.
Aim true and strike them down! For the Emperor!
Right. He's off to a flying start.
Make the engines roar! It's time to scour this battlefield!
So can't play this, can't we? What we do here is we play this down.
For the Emperor and the Primarch.
We can Tactical Insight, or we can just use the Hive Factory. I think I'm just going to use the Hive Factory. Play the forward deployment. So super high tempo start from him. Maybe we should have gone Tactical Insight just because we got Avenging Zeal in hand. Okay, now he draws, and at some point this was going to happen, right? Because you play such a such a pace.
Down.
I think what I might just do here is play this. Got this.
Make the engines roar! It's time to scour this battlefield.
That sets us up for a tactical insight burn on Impulse the next turn if we want.
Shot by shot, we will purge the galaxy.
So definitely putting a lot of damage down on us. Now, interestingly, if we'd gone the other way last time, if we'd used the tactical insight instead of the hive factory, we could actually hive factory into a Storm Talon here, which would have been more ideal. So anyway, what we are going to do is we're going to play this into card draw. Now, if this was to survive, we could play Oath of Moment on it, but it might be more likely we're looking to play it on a Storm Talon. Yeah.
They'll be dead before they see me coming. For the Emperor!
We're up against a very high tempo opponent here. But the good news is that we are hanging in there. You can just drop this now and then just drop the Storm Talon. Remember what I said earlier about the kind of guaranteeing hitting the tree? Really, really important for us here. Now, one of the cards we didn't talk about so much in the opening was the forward deployment. Forward deployment is good when you're playing Oath of Moment because you can kind of like basically get the strike off straight away. Now, interesting. What I could do here is play the Talon down and then stick Oath of the Moment on one of these, and then that would actually kill this off and I could actually hit face. Or we could strike with this and we could stun Darius.
Target located. Flying into position.
Vengeance Zeal's looking good. I wonder if he's digging for some hard removal. See, all these cheap units that he had, they're starting to get a little bit outmatched by the more mid-range units that we have. Should be able to do now here. Play this to this. Now we can Vengeance Zeal. Okay. King Calgar. Do your thing, sir. Kaboom! Nice. Nice. So yeah, I didn't really talk about the forward deployment much, but this is another tech card that we play in here because again, giving flank can really help. Like you saw us there, like in a pinch, it can really be good on the Intercessant Sergeant because you play it on this thing, it essentially gives you like a 5 damage flanker because of the 1 ping. That's pretty good early game. Also not bad on things like Kronos. But obviously really good once you start being able to put Oath of the Moment down on units as well. So, are we actually going to get a human? Swarm Lord. This time we're going first. I'm going to keep the Impulsor. Probably not, I think, yeah. Yeah, much better getting the Judica for sure. Much happier with that. Might regret Acid Rain in the late game, but I think it helps us in the early game. And it's going to be tough to survive against Swarm Lord, to be honest.
Right here and now. The fate of humanity is
So
in
much
our
so that I
hands.
don't even think I'm going to hit range attack. Don't even think I'm going to hit range attack. I think Primus Judica is an important card in this match. Okay, this is good. It's not a stealth unit. Should be able to take this out with just pure range damage, right? No dramas about not codexing because we haven't got the Avenging Zeal in hand. Just want to keep the board nice and clean. Oh dear, not biomorphologies. Tough if he's got health there. So I think we'll just kind of drop Primaris. Primaris, or do we want to drop Impulsor here? I think we want to just drop the Impulsor here.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
We need to find a couple of 1-drops for sure. Oh no. Oh, no. Just had a... knock my water everywhere. Jeez.
Brothers, battle calls for us.
Oh my gosh. Right. Just as you sit to do a video, knock my water over, and yeah, spend the next 10 minutes completely clearing up the dam that I created, the rivers that I created in my office. Okay, well, after knocking water everywhere, let's try again. Desk is relatively dry, floor's mopped up.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage and honor!
You are defiling sacred ground, and will now face his judgment.
So we got our King Kong pieces. We don't have a lot of early game stuff. Okay. That gives us a turn. Buys us a turn. And Furies again. Or 3-drop. Okay. No hero power next turn.
We march for the Emperor!
Okay. So the turn off helps here. I think we're actually going to go in with the stun here. Okay. I think King Kong's going to be struggling because he's going to end up stunned every turn. Yeah. Well, we can kind of go off on this.
Ultramar's wrath.
Problem is even with this, it's not doing a lot, is it? I think what we're better off doing is just... It's praying with 2 anyway, isn't it? Ah, do we stop the...
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
Can stop that one, but he's still got 1 anyway from here. That's it. He's got his 6. It's a problem for us. a shame we haven't got that oath.
Brothers, battle calls for us!
Knowledge is my blade, wisdom my bullet.
Might be worth investing in the zeal, depending what the board looks like here. Next turn we have 8 energy. We could play something like, you could play like Outrider Firstborn, Calgar Power, Tactical Insight into forward deployment on the Firstborn. Provided there's one you left, I think we'd have a 0 costing Zeal there. Problem is he's setting up Divine Intervention, isn't he? All 3 praying, all 4 praying.
Brothers, battle calls for us! We are the sons of Yelena!
Play this, and then into Vengeance Zeal. Okay, if he's got Divine Intervention, we lose. If not, we're in good shape. I think we pretty much just resign if he's got the Divine Intervention. Yeah. Okay. Ah, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. It's one card, but sometimes you just gotta play as though they haven't got it. To be fair, the turn before he kind of advertised that he did have it, but yeah. Never mind. It's a shame.
Brothers, battle calls for us!
I'll do it.
the Primarch.
Well, it's not over yet.
I bring the requiem to your annihilation.
This is not great.
I await your instruction.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about the martyrs. I think that's twice I've done that now. It's kind of cool, right? Because I'm playing really badly. And he had that turn, right? He did have the Divine Intervention turn, and somehow we're still like hanging in. It kind of shows like the deck's kind of got something going for it. Okay, this turn's got to be Assault Doctrine, hasn't it?
We march for the Emperor!
Oh, did he play it with the White Rose? Yeah, he played the Sacred Rose. I think we'll do. I'm gonna have to just basically. We're gonna have to do this. It's just. Wait, that didn't work either. Oh no, I was supposed to play that to get the Codex. Okay. Okay, lots of lessons learned here, guys. I played this so badly. So you have to make sure that when you play this, it triggers the Codex. It can't just be the same turn. I thought you could do it on the same turn. Right, let's resign. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Lessons learned, guys. Lessons learned.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage
Okay.
and honor!
Let's see how we do against Junith.
Shall be cleansed.
destruction.
On turn 3, you can use the level 40 stratagem to bring out a flanker. Yeah, that is what he's going to do. Okay.
Our blades will rain from the sky.
Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he's just going to trade. Okay, I see. Fair enough. So this will go to 3. This would actually do it, right, with the...
With all due haste.
Okay, does he relic? Does he rhino? He relics. So we're going to drop the impulsor.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Just disrupt the prayer. Okay, the Oath of Moment's good here. I'm going to play Oath of Moment on this. Then we drop the other impulsor.
There's no hiding
This
from
thing attacks.
Ultramar's wrath.
Quite a nice showcase of the Oath of Moment there. Also quite a nice showcase of Cleansing Flames. Also quite a nice showcase of Flagellant.
Target location. Flying into position.
Well, he's got 8 faith again. Has he got the Divine Intervention? Is that coming out here? I mean, Storm Talon it really is an awkward card for many decks to deal with. Like, a lot of Sisters players are dropping the 6 6E flanker as well, which is actually one of the better answers here. Of course, just a Seraphim would put this down to 2 health. Then what? He has used his Flagellant. Has he got another Flames? No, he's only got 3 left, hasn't he? Oh, okay. Very interesting. sure. King Kong Calgar. There. There.
I will offer your blood to the Holy Emperor.
No heretic shall pass.
Righty.
You may lack faith, but your strength is notable.
King Kong Calgar. Alright, War Shaper. So we're up against a lot of aggro here.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage and honor!
The hunt begins.
I mean, I'm not loving this
today.
hand, I'm not
We
gonna lie.
feast.
We should have kept the other impulsor. I mean, 2 impulsors is often not bad to have in hand, as you saw in the last turn, because as long as you've got one of the 1-drops, you can do magical stuff there. And the Predator we only have 1 of as well, so there's even an argument to keep that, but I just think that you just got to look quite hard to survive in the early game.
With courage and discipline, we shall stand victorious.
With all due haste.
Well, it triggers 2 Zeals. It also means that by going down this line, we could play the Pulsar now, and then we could actually get the Predator out on E6, which is quite nice.
All that we do is for the greater good. There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Interesting seeing this card. Still don't understand why this thing got a nerf. Should still be 5/5. You're watching EG. Give the Chasui back his 5 range. Look at that big old gun. Maybe make it 6 even while you're at it.
Tonight we feast.
Predator in position. Let there be fire!
Okay, Predator out. It'll be his Crook Ravager here, isn't it, to clear this? Have it every time. Is it Ravager or Rampager? Rampager.
For the Emperor and the Primarch.
That doesn't really matter
We
which
are
one
the
this
sons
is.
of Gilliman.
Honestly, like, part of me just think, like, I would love to play this, but because he's put the armor and everything, it doesn't kill anything anyway. Whereas if I put this on and he trades melee, just everything dies, doesn't it? Maybe we do. Like, obviously this can trade range attack, but these guys are going to have to die, you know, if they want to do that.
We fight for the greater good, and we will triumph.
Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, boy. This is not a good hand, guys. It's not a good hand at all. I'm actually thinking about just chucking this out.
I await your instructions.
Maybe we should have stuck the Oath of Moment on as well. There are times where playing that makes a lot of sense. Like, maybe we should have stuck that on this guy. Maybe the Tech Marine.
A hunter's senses must be as
Yeah.
sharp as the butcher's knife.
Yeah, maybe we should have put that there. Storm Talon could do some work here, couldn't it?
Target located. Flying into position.
So wait, let me just think a second. We hit... Well, it's worth kind of thinking about, isn't it? Let's see where this hits. Okay, it hits there. Now we do hit. So I could put him down to 19. Next turn we'd have 10, 14. Do we do it and go down to 5? I don't think we can afford to. Do you have pulse? Next turn's 11. Right. If you played Outrider and then Doctrine, Zeal would be free. God.
The hunt does not wait for the hunter.
Strike at the heart of the enemy.
Okay. Wait, let me just think about this for a second.
Brothers, battle calls for us.
I actually feel like just drawing makes more sense here. Okay, I actually don't think playing Zeal now does make sense, right?
No prey is too great to deter us.
Or does it? Or maybe it does. King Kong Calgar!
The prosecution of any war courts the perils of barbarism.
Okay, I think we need some mega stun player here, right? That correct? Sure, we can. Oh, but that's not going to be enough. I think it's got to be some stun player here. Oh, back up to 2, so don't play that way. Or I'm gonna have to play these two.
For the Emperor and the Primarch.
Oh, so on a swing and hit. I think it would be a mistake. He just needs to clear this. To be honest, he just needs long strike and then this wins in the game. Problem is I've used all my odd numbers as well, so I can't even play Assault Doctrine next turn. But if I can use Librarian and just put a shield on, I can hit for 8. Go King Kong Calgar with a shield. Okay. Planning something.
All that we do is for the greater good.
Shield. Oh my god. Once again, I don't think I can play the Doctrine.
Brothers, battle calls for us.
I think what we need...
Knowledge is my blade, wisdom my bullet.
Oh my lord! I think that's my best chance of surviving. Oh god, has he got the pulse?
Activating stealth.
He hasn't.
Activating stealth field.
Oh boy. Wait. Absolutely bonkers game. This would give me... I think we've got to go off on these two, haven't we? Problem is, we actually can.
Brothers, battle calls for us.
Can't do it very well. I think it's my only hope, though.
Target located. Flying into position. We are the sons of Gillen.
Oh my god. That is so insane. This game is epic, guys. Seven cars left. Where's his long strike?
No prey can hide from us. Sharpen your knives. Tonight we feast.
Oh, we're so close. So close, so close. Oh, baby. That was so close. I wonder what this looks like if we dropped the Tech Marine. Potentially one Doctrine, but I don't know about that. And just put the 5-drop in. Oh, we gotta give him a GG. Yeah, 51 says he needs to smoke after that game.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage and honor!
Time is my weapon. Your pitiful mortality will be your ruin.
Oh boy.
and the Primarch. Make the engines roar! It's time to scour this battlefield!
I feel the Tech Marine's quite a hard fit actually with this deck because apart from the Outriders, there's not really many opportunities to get it down with a vehicle.
Emperor and the Primarch. I am death.
One, two, three.
We'll all do it!
Nice bit of triggering for the Avenging Zeal. A bit of a board to deal with Scarabs. Storm Talon does nice into that.
Target location. Our ranks are endless.
Technically, we could play on this. Play this.
The Emperor's work must be safeguarded.
Oh, please tell me this doesn't. Remnants, does it? Remnants, okay. I think the Apothecary is pretty good change to me.
All life must be expunged.
6 damage to get the... about that, to be honest.
Brothers, battle calls for us! We are the sons of Gilliman.
Not sure I ordered that quite correctly, if I'm honest. But I am sure that this unit belongs in there for sure.
Locating target for annihilation.
Okay, so let's remember to draw first. Let's go. King Kong Calgar!
I am death.
Okay, here's a Lich Guard I prepared earlier, back from the grave. What we can do here is if we play this, then base. Can use a tactical insight. Got librarian.
Knowledge is my blade, wisdom my bullet.
Oh boys, say it with me. Are we gonna get a 12 fully realized King Kong Calgar? Are we gonna do it? Yep, that's irrelevant. You're gonna resolve now, aren't you?
Locating target for annihilation.
How do I play this? That's what all I want to know is how do I play this? If I play this, that leaves me with 7, right? I don't want to mess this up, so I'm being very careful. That will leave me with 7. I play this, I go down to 6 and back up to 8. Say it with me, boys. King Kong Calgar!
I need to go back
No!
and make adjustments.
Oh, man. Stealing all our fun. The content, my friend, the content. We'll for sure take the Thunderstorm. This matchup.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage and honor! Forward, brothers! Today, we deliver the Emperor's wrath!
Aim true and strike them down!
Obviously, we can drop this. I'm not actually sure which one goes first. Actually sure which one triggers first. Alright, let's just find out.
The Emperor and the Primarch.
Guess we found out. Problem is we do not have a good next turn.
Shot by shot, we will purge the galaxy.
Ugh. Oh boy. We could have actually played Humanity's Shield there, you know. Believe it or not, that wouldn't have been
The Emperor and the Primarch.
the daftest thing ever. Yeah, maybe we should have done it.
We'll all do in haste.
Of course, we could have kept it alive by attacking the other one, but then that thing had strike, and we're just going to take a lot of damage. Okay, you're going to hit me and give me the mana?
I await your instruction.
Need. Okay, I'll take that.
Target located. We'll all do in haste.
Interesting.
We'll be dead before they see me coming. For the Emperor!
Just does it. Okay, let's go King Kong on
I
it.
can't do that.
Go King Kong on him. Oh, come on, internet.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
Right, so hit this. Now, do we want to go with the bodies or do we want to go with the heal? I think we're kind of like don't need to heal here.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
For the Emperor and the Primarch.
I don't know, something like that. Maybe didn't need to use the forward.
A reckoning shall come.
We got him, boys. We got him. King Kong, King Kong. Deck is fun. Oven. Odds.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage and honor.
In the Emperor's name, I will end you.
One for the zeal, boys. One for the zeal.
The Emperor is with me in this battle.
See you.
The holy radiance of the Emperor burns within me.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
We march for the Emperor!
Boy. It's not good. Ah, maybe we should have saved that. The one problem with this deck is it really struggles with to deal with go wide stuff. I can put 2 pings on that.
For the Emperor and the Primarch.
Okay, it's not. I'll take that. It's not... Oh, he's got the. Oh, see if he'd have just attacked there, I would have cleared both of them. Okay, I'll take that. I think it's not done that
The
best.
holy radiance of the Emperor
Best he could,
burns
to be
within
honest.
me.
I'm killing that thing because
Reds are in position. Let there be fire! Brothers, battle calls for us! There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
oh, I keep forgetting. Oh God, martyrs. EJ. Oh, I hate that card. I hate playing against that card because I just forget all the time. He's one of these icons meant to be. Is that little skull's meant to be the martyrs, isn't it? Oh. That's why that card's even better than it. I mean, the amount of mistakes that people just play against it.
Our fire will rain from the skies!
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
I think I'm just gonna give it him. He'd get it next turn anyway. It's just that we'd be making him pay to do it. But I'm also just giving him like untold amount of value. We're the Emperor. We're gonna go King Kong, boys. We're gonna go King Kong. Yeah, let's go King Kong. Kaboom. King Kong Calgar.
Our blades will rain from the sky.
Listen to my voice and the saintly deeds of the fallen.
Target located. Flying into position.
Oh, I've done it wrong. I've done that wrong, haven't I? Ah. Now I'm gonna have to do this. Bloody annoying. Totally messed that up. I totally messed that turn up. Should have played Kronos first. I forgot that you have to play Kronos first. Yeah, balls out. That was not good. This is the thing, I'm not even playing the deck well at the minute. Like, it's really interesting. It's a really interesting deck. I think it's actually got potential.
I will offer your blood to the Holy Emperor. This place of the unclean and the damned.
We can. We could just kill this. That if we wanted.
Brothers, battle calls for us.
Got him down to 10. With all due haste. One of the problems with Morven is that she has all this penance and stuff, and it ends up hurting her more, or as much, or often more, than the opponent.
My soul is consecrated to this relic.
Battle calls for us!
Knowledge is my blade, wisdom my bullet. The Emperor's work must be safeguarded.
Oh, something like that. I was going to play the Humanity Shield, but I think we can survive like this, to be honest. Maybe not. Have I just gotten really greedy? That way.
I bring the requiem to your annihilation.
Okay. Oh, let's think about this. We do this. We do this.
They'll be dead before they see me coming.
Do this. Den games, man. We don't have any cars left, so... Oh, he's gone. He's had enough. Oh, boy. Crazy. This deck is like just crazy, guys. It just leads to some crazy fun. I feel like I just keep going forever, but I need to end this guide at some point. So guys, what have we learned? I mean, obviously I did not play that very well, but hopefully what this video has done is it's kind of shown you this like concept. It's definitely given me hope that Calgar can play a late game now, and I think this assault doctrine has really helped with that. I think the balance of this deck could probably be tweaked a little bit. I do really like the stratagems, but I do wonder whether going down to sort of one Oath of Moment or forward deployment might be a good idea. I think that the 5-drop that we added, the Apothecary, is a good choice. It is lacking kind of in the 4 3-drops. Maybe we could even bring in more flankers, but overall I'd say it is like, it feels like 85% there, to be honest. It feels pretty good. I made a lot of misplays in that as well, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. It's a lot of fun to play. So yeah, guys, hopefully that one's worth a thumbs up. Hit that like button below, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you had any like commentary on the players as well, you can timestamp in your comment like if you would have done something differently. So always appreciate that. I always go back and watch those moments with that. So Appreciate that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Like I said, this was a fun deck. A lot of fun indeed. Really enjoyed making it. Had a few glitches, knocked water all over my desk, and we had a couple of disconnects or people just leaving because they're lost or whatever. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to kind of get the gist of the deck. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.